Good morning. We are up nice and early this morning. I'm just sitting, enjoying my bulletproof coffee. We'll take Jasper for a quick walk, and then we are heading out of the city today in the 4Runner TRD Pro to shoot some rifles. I think it's going to be a really great day. Of my YouTube channel, and that being just take action, take the first step and do something. I realize that how we do one thing is how we do everything. And a lot of my life I have had what I call reasons, and at the end of the day they end up being excuses. I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I'm tired. So as an automotive journalist, I'm always getting really cool vehicles to drive, and I don't always get a chance to take them out and drive them like they're meant to be driven. As you know, I don't want to end up being in a place in my life where I'm pushed in a direction that I don't want to go. And I don't want to look back after going through this craniotomy and this tumor removal and having regrets. I said, fuck it. Jasper and I are going to go on a little bit of an adventure today and have some fun because you know what? Really, why not? This week I have the 2018 Toyota 4Runner. Now this is really an old school vehicle. I've been connecting with a lot of people on social media about this vehicle, and I think what's really cool is so many people have bought one or two and or even three, and a lot of people have said to me this is their dream truck, which is pretty cool. The 4Runner's been out since about 1984, and this is the 5th generation. This model was introduced in 2009, and it shares the same platform as the FJ Cruiser. The TDR Pro that I have here actually has no third row seating, which Chris is loading some stuff up back here, and you can see, I mean, if you're going off-roading, you're gonna take stuff with you. It's nice to have that extra cargo space and most likely aren't going to need the seating room. I mentioned we're going out for a bit of an adventure today. Chris has been helping editing some of my videos and taking some photos for me. One of his, I don't know, hobbies, but things he likes to do is shoot guns. I thought we have to go out to some Crown land, get out of the city, get onto some off-road type terrain, and I thought what better place to actually drive this vehicle than out of the city. Chris is loading up the gear, Jasper's kennel, some of his guns. We'll go on a bit of adventure today. And if you do have specific questions about the vehicles I'm driving in my videos here on YouTube, please ask on social media. Jasper is already ready to go. This is about going out, having some adventure, taking these vehicles out and having some fun. So let's get going. Some really big watermelons and some grapefruit and some oranges. Well, in order to get out of the city, we are heading to an area called Chilliwack. It's a little town about 100 kilometers outside of Vancouver on the #1 highway. It's not a very big city. I did a little bit of research and actually found out though that it is the 7th largest city in British Columbia, which was kind of interesting. And they are known for their corn. And I have to throw this little piece in here about the corn because those of you watching from Alberta, I am from Alberta and I'm an Alberta girl at heart, will know that I think that Taber corn is the best corn on the planet. And being out here in BC for the last, oh my gosh, 15 years, 18 years now, I frequently get into arguments with the people of BC, which is better, Chilliwack corn or BC, or Chilliwack corn or Taber corn. And I don't know, if you're out here, definitely try the Chilliwack corn. We're heading out to Crown land, and I had to Google that because I wasn't sure what it was. And basically Crown land is land that's owned by the provincial government that is free for public use, which was kind of a cool thing. So far we haven't had the 4Runner on any off-road situations. It's going to get a little bit more precarious as we get closer into the base of the mountains where we're going. Being on the highway though, it is obvious that this 4Runner is an off-road vehicle. The engine is very loud. It is a 4-liter 6-cylinder engine. It's got 270 horsepower. A downside is you can only get a 5-speed a 5-speed automatic transmission, which is a little bit of a complaint, but really this automatic transmission works great, and it has worked great in this vehicle for a long time, so we'll kind of see how it handles on some of the off-road roads. But being on the highway, the off-road tires are a little bit loud inside, and there is a little bit of wind noise going on that I can hear, but it's been rainy off and on since we've been driving, so I wonder if it's just the weather outside. The TRD Pro on the inside, or for off-roading purposes, sorry, just to let you know, the additions that you get on this trim level are a lever type 4-wheel drive selector, as well as 4-wheel cruise control, the TRD tuned front springs, as well as some of those styling things. So there are a few features on here that are worth the little bit of extra money, well, the $7,000 more to get this trim level. I mentioned earlier that how you do one thing is how you do everything. And really just want to touch on what that means and what that looks like. Quite often there are little things in our life that we don't do. You put off going to the gym, eating healthy. Maybe you're late all the time, or you're not actually giving 100% at work or in projects. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We do it all the time. And then we sit back and we wonder, why am I not quitting the job that I hate? Why am I not taking that vacation that I really want to do? Why am I not losing any weight? The thing is, all these little things that we do every day over and over add up to the big things, like taking a trip, quitting your job, and losing weight. So have a look at some of these little things. For me, it was not going anywhere, not doing anything. I would sit around and sit on the computer, watch Netflix, and kind of waste time thinking about all the things I could be doing or should be doing with these vehicles that I'm driving. Really, how you do one thing in the end is how you do everything. So we are here, honestly, in the middle of nowhere. There's no Wi-Fi up here, no reception, so I was going to drop a pin on the map, but I don't know at all where we are. Chris has wandered off all the way down there. It looks like it's actually gonna be a really nice day. I was worried it would be pouring rain or too hot, but I think that we lucked out. This is only the 3rd time that I have been out shooting. I'm not a gun fan by any means, but there's something really satisfying about aiming at a target and seeing that you are really close to it, and also blowing shit up. Today we have watermelon and grapefruit and oranges, and it is really cool to see it blow up, so I'm excited. This is the first rifle that I'm gonna use. It's a tube-fed rifle?
Yes, it's tube-fed lever action. Tube-fed meaning the rounds go in the end.
So you put the ammunition in the end of the rifle instead of in one of the cartridges?
In the magazines.
Or in the magazine. Okay, and this is me because I don't know anything. What's the difference between a long round and a short round?
As you can see, is how long the cartridge is.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, and the short cartridge is shorter.
Short.
And is it fatter? Oh no, it's the same diameter.
Oh, this one's open here. So this one, the same caliber round.
Yeah.
But shorter cartridge.
Okay, so are you gonna put all the ammunition in there for me so I can just shoot it?
Okay, so what I've done, I've already put 5 rounds of long rounds in there, and I'll put some short rounds in the middle, and you'll be able to see the difference when you're shooting. You'll be able to tell when you...
Will I be able to feel the difference?
You'll be able to hear and, feel the difference.
Okay, cool.
Once you've loaded the tube with your ammunition, take the lever, close the bolt, and when you open the bolt again, you'll see it pops one up there.
Oh yeah.
See how it feeds that in there?
Yeah.
And now you got one in the chamber.
There's one in the chamber.
Ready to shoot.
Okay. So this is going to be the short one now, right? This was the first round of shooting, and I like that gun. So Chris did tell me that I should have aimed slightly to the right and I didn't,
left.
or to the left and I didn't. So that's my grouping, and they're all pretty close together. If I would have got it more in the middle, I think I would have done really good. I had to upgrade because the other rifle wasn't shooting straight. Completely not my fault at all. There was something wrong with the gun. I'm now shooting a Ruger SR22 rifle, and Chris and I are gonna play a game, and I'm gonna prove to him that I'm actually pretty good at this. It was just the gun's fault that I wasn't shooting straight. Okay. Maybe Chris is better at this than I am. That was good practice, but now on to some really fun stuff. Okay. I think I'm pretty warmed up with the target, so now I'm gonna blow up some fruit. That's my favorite part about this. Not about shooting guns, and it wasn't really even about the 4Runner TRD Pro. Today was about just doing something, taking action. I know, like a lot of you, we sit at home, we think, we plan, we watch YouTube videos, we read books, like I said at the beginning of this video, we find excuses to not do something. And I don't care. So many people are gonna argue with me on this, I know, because we justify it with a reason. I don't have the time. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't have the money. Find a way. Find a way. It becomes an excuse. I am a strong believer, you're gonna hear this from me time and time again. When you want something bad enough, you'll find a way. And when you don't, you make an excuse, and that's the truth. Today was a little bit more to say thank you to Chris for being so helpful the last couple of weeks with the YouTube videos and the photographs, and as well, he did take care of me, help my mom take care of me when I was recovering from my surgery. And I knew this would be something he would really enjoy doing. And of course, I mean, who doesn't love to blow fruit up? I don't know. It's not on my list of like amazing, crazy things to do, but if you've never done it, try it, because it's fun. And I'll be honest, it's a little bit of a stress release. So again, it wasn't about the truck. It wasn't about shooting. I just really want to inspire and motivate people to get out and do stuff, because it doesn't matter what direction you take or what you choose to do. The point is, make a choice. Find the initiative that you need to take that first step.